Dear YouTube, I want to share a secret from my past, something that still lingers in my mind even years later. It all started when I was in high school, young and reckless, with too much curiosity for my own good. I used to randomly text numbers just to see who would reply. That's how I met her. She was older, working at a call center, and engaged to her boyfriend. But to her, I wasn't a teenage girl with too much time on her hands. I was a confident, mysterious man. That was the persona I created. And I played the part so well that she believed every word. What started as a casual chats turned into endless conversations, morning, noon, and night. Sometimes we stayed up until 4 a.m., sharing the most intimate details, her dreams, her fears. And I lied to her with every message. Soon the boundaries blurred. She started sneaking around to talk to me, hiding her phone from her fiancé. There were nights when we talked about feelings, so intense, so raw that I couldn't tell if it was love, lust, or something else entirely. I began to crave her texts, her attention. But deeper we got, the more dangerous it became. Then came the turning point. She wanted to hear my voice. She begged me to call her. And for the first time, my lies felt like a noose tightening around my neck. I made excuses. Bad signal, no load, anything to avoid the truth. But she was persistent, and her suspicions grew. I panicked. I couldn't risk being exposed. So I did what I thought would save me. I created a fake Friendster account, complete with photos of a famous guy, a heartthrob in my school. This is me, I told her, and she believed it. Or at least, she wanted to believe it. But the lies were crumbling faster than I could patch them. We started fighting about my refusal to call, my excuses, her growing doubts. The tension became unbearable. Then one day I looked at my phone and realized this had to end. Our last conversation was brief, and I made it clear it was goodbye. I told her I was busy, that life was pulling us in different directions. She didn't argue. Maybe she was tired of the games too. But as soon as I hit send, the weight of what I'd done crashed down on me. I cried that night. I cried for days. I missed her. I missed what we had, even if it was all built on lies. But even if I wanted to meet her in real life, I couldn't. How could I explain that I wasn't who she thought I was? That I was a girl? That everything she believed about me was a fabrication? To this day, she doesn't know the truth, and I carry that guilt with me. Not just for her, but for all the others I fooled. Because yes, there were others, but she was the one who made me realize how far I'd gone, how wrong I'd been. I often wonder what would happen if I could apologize, if I could tell her the truth after all these years. Would she forgive me? Or would she hate me even more? I've learned a lot since then. I've learned that lies, no matter how harmless they seem, can ruin lives. I've learned that sin, though it promises pleasure, will always lead you to darkness. So, dear YouTube, I entrust this secret to you. Keep it safe, and let it remind others that even the smallest choices can shape the rest of your life.